Boys, girls, all my troubles out there, welcome back to Other Robert. I'm Joe. This is Gotham, Season 3, Episode 5, titled Anything for You. Good episode. definitely good episode. Very Penguin heavy and Riddler. Both of them continue to be absolute delights. And really don't know what to expect out of this, and I don't see it ending too well in terms of their whatever type of relationship it is. Butch, I mean, I've said this since a while now. The creators of the show, the producers, whatever, they all say that Joker is already here, that we don't know, and someone we wouldn't expect. So I've thought for a while it's Butch, because think about it, Butch gets destroyed by everyone around him, right? Everyone treats him terribly. He is just kind of everyone's punching bag. So I figured, what if he eventually just snaps and loses it, and he becomes the Joker? I don't know. He was in this episode, and he was kind of made up to fail from the Riddler. The Riddler is continuing to be one of the just most intriguing parts of the show. But I feel bad for Butch, really. As a character, you feel bad for him, but you don't at the same time, because he's still a horrible person, but at the same time he's not. So Butch is a very grayish type character in that sense, where they portray him as a character they kind of want you to feel for him, but at the same time they're like, no, actually don't. So Butch is a great character. In my opinion. I think Butch is very underrated. But not much of Bruce, and actually not much of Gordon either. This was really heavy on Penguin, Riddler, and Butch. And Penguin still doesn't even... He's a villain, right? I mean, he's a bad guy. But in this episode, it makes it look like he's actually trying to be mayor. That he's actually trying to care a little bit. And Riddler, he's got stuff going on. He went to set up Butch to take out Penguin, but he didn't actually give him the real bullets. So, yeah, he set up Butch, but what's his intention here? What he was saying to Butch definitely had to be true, that he doesn't want to be number 2. But then why didn't he give him the actual bullets? Or why doesn't he take them out himself? I don't know. It's very intriguing stuff, and actually it's probably one of the best storylines going on in the show right now, so I'm glad it actually got pretty much the whole episode, because it's good. These are the best characters on the show, and to see them do their thing, it's, that's good television for Gotham, I think. We did get a little bit of Gordon and Vale and that kind of relationship, and just the fact that it's not a relationship. But, I think there's a lot more coming up. And we see from the teaser with Vale and Lee, and he has to kind of pick. And, it's definitely going somewhere. And they kept it here just to kind of keep going. And then we also saw Poison Ivy a little bit. I've been saying, where's Ivy for episodes now? And we finally get her, but not really. She was there, she said a few lines, but she wasn't really focused on. They just showed her messing with Selena and guys coming over to her. So that's the Poison Ivy kind of allure that you kind of expect from the character at this point. So we saw that. I guess I still I want more from Poison Ivy. I really feel that she could be something. And I still feel that way. I still think she can be a great character on the show, and I like what they're doing with Poison Ivy. I think it works. So, not too many negatives here in terms of this episode. I think this episode, the focus was... What this was, essentially, was it was a contained kind of episode. It felt... We kind of saw the return of the Red Hood gang in a way, which was a cool little throwback. But it was a very contained episode in the sense of the relationship between Butch, Penguin, and Riddler. And it just seems like Riddler just likes to have fun with Butch. I mean, I guess that's the only reason he's keeping him around at this point, just to kind of, for his own, sake, for his own fun. Um, so yeah, I mean, good episode. Not too many negatives when it's contained like this, and it's just the three of them. I think that's kind of where the show this season is at its finest. I think this was probably one of the better episodes. I think the second one was the strongest episode this season. I think this is number 2. Um, but that's pretty much all I have to say for this week's episode of Gotham. Let me know what you guys thought of this week's episode. Subscribe because it takes around that much effort to do so. Until next time, you all have been traumatized.